Hi, I am Amit Lunkad. In this video, we discuss about the synthesis of benzanilide. This video contains the basic principle, reaction mechanism, procedures and calculation of theoretical yield for this synthesis of benzanilide. Let's begin with this synthesis of benzanilide from aniline. The basic principle involved is this benzanilide, which is synthesized by Scotman-Bowman reaction. Actually, this Scotman-Bowman reactions which refers to the conversion of acid chloride to esters. But here in this method there is a benzoylation of amine is carried out with benzoyl chloride in presence of aqueous sodium hydroxide. Benzolation proceeds smoothly and the sparingly soluble derivatives usually separates as a solid. Here is the reaction. Aniline reacts with benzoyl chloride in presence of aqueous sodium hydroxide and it gives a product benzanilide with loss of sodium chloride and water. This sodium chloride which is remain in solution and in a soluble form. Now next is its reaction mechanism. The aniline which reacts with the benzoyl chloride. In benzoyl chloride there is a presence of C double bond O and these oxygen which are having a more electronegativity and due to its electronegativity the electron cloud is toward this oxygen and this carbon which now it becomes a electron deficient, so it having a positive charge. So due to that this nitrogen aniline which having a presence of NH2 group on the nitrogen there is a non-bonding electrons are present, so which get attracts toward this electron deficient carbon and it gives here you may say addition product. So it is an unstable one, there is a loss of proton and there is a formation of this. After the loss of proton it followed by the loss of chloride. Finally there is a formation of benzanilide. So here there is a benzoylation takes place, means this aniline benzolation of aniline it forms a benzanilide. Now procedure, you have to take a iodine flask, then to it place 2.6 gram of aniline, that is 2.5 ml of aniline, 25 ml of 10% aqueous sodium hydroxide solution and 3.5 ml of benzoyl chloride. Then stopper the flask and shake vigorously for 15 to 20 minutes. During that the heat gets evolved and the crude benzoyl derivatives which are separate as a white powder. While shaking vigorously you have to take precaution that you have to lose the stopper so as to whatever the pressure gets created inside this iodine flask which gets released. After the when the reaction is complete, that is when the odor of benzoyl chloride is no longer be detected. Okay, means there is no smell of benzoyl chloride. This indicate the reaction is completed. After that you have to dilute with 10 ml of water and then filter the product with suction on a small Buckner funnel and you will get the solid compound. White color solids you will get obtained. Recrystallize this crude product from hot alcohol, filter and then you have to collect these crystals and take the melting point. So this is the procedure for the synthesis of benzanilide from aniline. Now next is the calculation of theoretical yield. So you have to first of all draw the structure of your starting reagent which is aniline and your product benzanilide. Calculate its molecular weight. First of all you have to write down its molecular formula. The molecular formula for aniline is C6H7N and for benzanilide is C13H11NO. Then with this you have to calculate the molecular weight of this reagent as well as the product, and this indicate 93 gram of aniline gives 197 gram of benzanilide. So you have taken the 2.6 gram of aniline, so it gives how much gram of benzanilide. Just make a cross multiplication and place the whatever the value comes, which is nothing but your theoretical yield. Here you will get the 5.5 gram as a theoretical yield. Then while performing the practical, you will get the actual product. You have to just take the weight, and the weight of that product is your practical yield. So with this you have to calculate the percent practical yield. So write down your practical yield. Suppose it is 5 gram. Your theoretical yield is 5.5 gram. Just you have to calculate percent practical yield by using this formula, practical yield divided by theoretical yield into 100. Just put up the values and you have to make calculation. You will get the percent practical yield 90.90%. So with this, after that completion of this calculation, you have to write down the result in the form of, first of all, the structure of your product, then its molecular formula, molecular weight, theoretical yield, practical yield, percent practical yield, its physical constant, that is melting point. Suppose it comes 160 degree centigrade, but the standard is 162 degree centigrade, and that is used. It is used as a fungicide as well as pesticide. So hope all of you getting this basic principle involved in synthesis of benzanilide from aniline as well as its reaction mechanism and calculations. Thank you and happy learning.